So in the summer after my sophomore year, back when I used to look like this, I worked at a water park called Wild Rivers. And I say water park generously because the place was really gross, barely put together, really janky. Hated it, absolutely hated it. Anyway, I was 15 at the time. It was my first day of work. Super excited, first job, woohoo! And I worked in this teeny tiny little unair-conditioned booth where I sold people really expensive tickets because they couldn't afford Disneyland. So on my first day, about halfway through my shift, this lady walks up. She looks really upset. And she's like, I want 1 adult and 2 juniors. Okay, 1 adult and 2 juniors. I can do that. I did like they said in training, and I asked, can I see your children, please? And her daughters walk up, and they're at least 16. And way over our 4-foot height limit, because that's how we define juniors. So me wanting to be super helpful, I'm saying, hey, I'm sorry, your daughters need to pay the adult price. And she looks at me, and not skipping a beat, she just goes off. She is so upset. She is so mad. What do you mean my daughters aren't juniors? My daughters are under the age of 18. The legal definition of a junior is under the age of 18. I'm so mad. And I'm terrified at this point because I made a customer really upset, and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna get fired, oh God. And I try to calm her down. I say, hey, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'll call my supervisor, and I'll bring her over, and think everything will be okay. And I very timidly say, admission supervisor, come in. And my supervisor says, go ahead. And I tell her to come out and what's going on. And I can hear her rolling her eyes on the other side of the radio because I had now just become that employee. I was that employee. I bunked up on my first day. Oh God, I'm going to get fired. And everything was fine, but I was marked as the sucky employee, which didn't stop me from working there for 2 more seasons, but it did stop me from ever wanting a job at a water park ever again.